Cool. Awesome. Great, great. You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So yeah, why don't we start? Hey guys, this is Dee from DoraHacks. I'm very happy to host, I think the very first session of Polygon-Grants Hackathon's project demo session. We have 4 amazing projects joining us today. Many of them old friends of DoraHacks community. You have participated in the project demo session in the previous hackathons, I think a few weeks or a few months ago. The 4 projects like sharing their progresses today are Itheum, uNiFTswap, Enoch, and Uptick. So there are 4 amazing projects ready to present themselves to the whole DoraHacks community today. So before those 4 projects starts, I want to welcome them all to join today's project demo session. Welcome to the DoraHacks community. And I would also love to briefly introduce the background of the event. So this is actually the very first quadratic funding grant ever hosted by the Polygon community, the Polygon Foundation. And DoraHacks are very, very happy to support. You can find all the amazing Polygon ecosystem projects and Polygon-Grants Hackathon participants, participating projects on hackerlink.io, which is our quadratic funding and granting platform, where you can find all the amazing projects. And we're very happy to share that everyone can participate in the Polygon quadratic funding grant right now. So if you like the presentation of any of the 4 projects or all of them sharing today, feel free to go to HackerLink platform to vote for those projects with Matic token. This is how you can support those projects when they're at early stage. So they can actually better develop their projects, expand their teams, and make their product even better, make their project even greater. So yeah, I think this is I think $100,000 grant from Polygon Foundation. Thanks to their generosity that we have this prize pool for more than 100 participating projects right now. And in previous HackerLink grants, we've seen also large amounts of community donation to the projects. So really looking forward to new and exciting Polygon ecosystem projects. And I hope you all have a great time participating in this hackathon. And I hope you guys can engage with the community more with the HackerLink platform, also with the DoraHacks community. The stage is all yours. So yeah, without further ado, I think the presentation schedule for today will be Itheum first, uNiFTswap second, Enoch third, and Uptick fourth. And every project have approximately 15 minutes to introduce their projects and see if they have any discussion they want to have with the community. So yeah, without further ado, I want to welcome Mark, an old friend of DoraHacks community, to share the most recent updates on Itheum and what did they, I think, progress in the Polygon-Grants Hackathon. Yeah. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Steve. Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you all. Let me just share my screen.
Sure. The stage is all yours.
Thank you. Just let me know if you can see my screen.
We can see it perfectly. And one thing before we start is that for each project, do remember that each project have like approximately 15 minutes to introduce. This is like slightly different than the previous hackathons that we had. So yeah, welcome.
Cool, thank you. So thanks. Because of the time limit, I'll be very quick. I'll introduce our project and I'll try to do a very quick demo as well. So hi, everybody. My name is Mark. I'm the founder of Itheum, and Itheum is the world's first decentralized startup brokerage. So the background here is, in this world, there is essentially this concept of data brokers, first-party data brokers and third-party data brokers. And they essentially collect and hoard your data, and then they sell it in like secondary markets. For example, third-party data brokers, they have over 4,000 data points on every single one of you. And why do they do this? Well, they do this because your personal data is worth a lot of money and it's only growing in value. Your DNA data, for example, is worth up to $7,000 right now, and it's growing significantly in value. So it's no surprise that the global data brokerage market is worth over $200 billion today, and again, growing very quickly. So if you look at the world today, that's you're using all of these apps and services put out by these big enterprises, and essentially what they're doing is they're hoarding your data, right? And on the right side of your screen here, there's all of this innovation that wants to happen via research and small to medium sort of businesses, but they never get any access to this data. And as a result, like data innovation is only available in the world today as like a paid product and not so much as a social good. Itheum aims to solve this by providing a whole ecosystem of products. Essentially, we are a protocol. And we have all of these features like peer-to-peer data sales, bulk sale via data coalitions, data NFTs, personal data proofs, and all of these. Essentially, what they aim to do is to bring you, the data generator, very close to the consumer and take off all of these centralized intermediaries who are trading in your data. And as a result, what happens is data innovation becomes an affordable social good product. And that's essentially the vision of Itheum. This can be best explained with an example. If you look at the screen here, this is how a home loan is issued via a bank in the centralized world, right? So you apply for a loan, the bank checks your eligibility, and you know what? They use data brokers to do this. And once they determine that your eligibility is good, they offer you the loan and you get your repayments. Now, let's imagine the same thing wants to happen on the blockchain, right? So you get a DeFi lending platform, you apply for a loan, it goes through some on-chain loan approval process. And essentially, Itheum can bring all personal data on-chain to be verified. And what can happen is the same thing that was happening by the data broker in the current world can happen now thanks to Itheum bringing this data in. And then what happens then is it can go through some sort of DAO vote in the DeFi lending platform. They decide that you're eligible and you get your home loan. The best part about this is that all your personal data proofs issued by Itheum are just in your wallet. So you can just take that to another DeFi lending platform and get better rates. So it's actually quite revolutionary. Same thing can happen if you look at an example of health insurance, right? You can get insured completely on the blockchain thanks to Itheum being able to bring all this personal data as personal data proofs. And all of the data again is in your wallet. You can just go to another blockchain insurance platform and get better rates. So this is the power of Itheum. So for the Polygon Hackathon, we've been specifically working on two things. We've been working heavily on data NFTs, which enable the limited edition data and built-in royalties. It also provides inner value to NFTs because we wrap data with an NFT. So now it's holding a better value essentially, right? So, and also holding the NFT gives you access to unique sort of data sets, which I'll explain. We've also been working on the Gnosis Safe multisig technology that's embedded into our data coalition DAOs. And to explain that, if you look at this diagram here, data coalitions in Itheum enable for the bulk sale of data, and they generate their own revenue, right? So you need to be able to protect that revenue through decentralized technology, and we're using Gnosis Safe for that. And we've been building that right now as part of the Polygon Hackathon. All right, so I'm going to jump into a live demo right now. So let me just swap screens. And I hope you guys can see, I've got the Itheum data decks loaded on my browser. If you don't see it, just shout out, but I'll just continue with the demo. So here we have our testnet data decks. And if you notice here, I should be on the Polygon Mumbai testnet. I am going to log in. And the other thing you'll notice here is that we are cross-chain, so you can actually trade data between chains as well. So once I'm into the Itheum platform, you can actually connect it to a core Itheum data generating account. You can join Itheum build apps. So Itheum also provides a toolkit to build apps that on-ramps data into our data decks. So if you look here, there's a bunch of apps that we already have. You can just one-click join one of these apps and then start sort of collecting data for trade. We also got a built-in faucet here. So on the left-hand side here, you can see all the sort of key functionality we're talking about. Data packs allows you to buy specific data sets. So let's really quickly do one of these purchases. So essentially what I'm doing now is I'm buying data, and we'll have to go through the whole authorization and purchase flow. Hopefully this will be very quick if the Mumbai testnet is not too congested. And what's happening right now is that it's authorizing the purchase, but it's also verify the data integrity of the seller before it actually does the purchase. So authorization happens here. We're going to make the purchase now. Again, so this is completely mediated using the blockchain technology, and this is a peer-to-peer sale. So whoever sold the data, I'm buying direct from them. And notice here, the purchase is almost complete, and that's done. Now if I head over to my purchase data, I can see that I purchased it, and I can get unlock access to the actual raw data. So that's a purchase workflow and a peer-to-peer data sale. But what I really want to show you guys today is the work we've been doing as part of the Polygon Hackathon, which is the data NFTs. So if you go in here, you can actually look at your data NFT wallet. This is a new account, so I haven't actually purchased any or actually published an NFT. So let's do that right now. So if I'm going to sell data, I can actually jump up here. I can sell any arbitrary data set. So I'm going to sell it as a data NFT. Sorry about that. So I'm going to say DNA sample of data as NFT. And what we're going to do here is you can set the price of the NFT, just like you would with any other NFT platform. You can mint how many copies you want. This is a feature that's coming soon. And this is quite really cool, actually. So we actually do generative art wrappers. So we have your data and we wrap around it. So you can pick the two wrappers that you want. You can have a collectible wrapper, or you can have an art collectible wrapper. And I'll demonstrate both of that. So here I am just loading real DNA sample data, just to show you how we can sell that. So that loads the data. I pick the terms of use, and I'm going to mint and sell the NFT. Now, what's super interesting is because I picked the character generative wrapper, it actually wraps a unique character. So this character is based on the hash of your data. So it wraps it, and now it's actually minting the data. It's putting the raw file on IPFS, wrapping around it, and then it's now essentially minting a brand new NFT on the blockchain. So that should happen pretty quick. Awesome. So now we've published that data NFT. It should be advertised for sale. We can very quickly just get one more NFT done. So what we'll do is we'll set this as an generative art NFT. We'll set the price again. So I'm going to do collectibles, pick the sample data, and I've selected art collectible here, and we'll see what happens. So just to let you know, this is a proof of concept. This specific generative art algorithm we are still working on, but it'll give you an idea of what's happening here. It's taking your unique data and it's actually generating art around it. So everyone's data is going to be super unique, and every art piece is going to be super unique, because after all, personal data is non-fungible. So it makes it perfect sense to wrap it in an NFT. So what's happened here, again, it's done the whole thing. It's uploaded the raw file, it's wrapped in an NFT, it's provided the inner value to the NFT in the form of personal data, and it's in the marketplace. So if I jump to my wallet now, you see I've got two here. We've got a deep integration with OpenSea. So if I click on the link here, you can notice that any NFT that's generated in Itheum is immediately available on OpenSea and secondary markets. So you can actually go and sell it here in ETH or wrapped ETH in this example. Now that's pretty cool. So if you look at this here as well, you can go to OpenSea and you can see this NFT that we just generated like a few seconds ago. And that's pretty cool too. So Itheum also has a built-in marketplace. So if you come in here, you can see all of the other NFTs, data NFTs built by others on Itheum, and it's cross-chain. So you can see some of these are from Ethereum, some of them they're from Matic. and you can just go and buy them in OpenSea. So that's what we have here. Finally, the concept of data coalitions, where we're working with Gnosis multisig again, lets you essentially attach your personal data to these coalitions, and then it bulk sells it. So that's the demo, and I'm just going to go back to the slideshow, and I'm going to wrap up very, very quickly. So what are we trying to do here, right? So it's quite a lot that I've talked about, and essentially that's because data tokens have huge potential and are undervalued because they actually provide real-world utility, and they actually solve real-world problems. And Itheum is a cross-chain core protocol that will make personal data available in the Web3 world for the first time in history. So right now, you cannot get access to personal data in your smart contracts or the blockchain, and Itheum aims to solve that. And it turns out there's a huge market here for this as well, in Web 2 as well as Web 3, right? If in Web 2, there's enterprise data sharing, there's permission blockchains that are trying to do what we're doing. But in Web 3, there's so many use cases as well. For example, you can even just go and speculate on data assets on Ethereum. You don't have to sell data. You can stake and speculate and earn a share of the sale. And a huge market here, as I was talking about. So that's Itheum. That's the progress from the last time we presented, and that's the kind of work we've been doing for the Polygon Hackathon. If you have any questions, please drop it on the YouTube live chat, and I'll answer it, or just feel free to join a community. Just join a Telegram. It's getting really active, and just drop us any questions, and we'll be happy to answer it. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Back to you, Steve.
Thank you so much, Mark. Very happy to see Itheum is actually a very strong project, making steady progress every time Mark visits the DoraHacks community. Very happy to see that you're integrating into different L1s and have the potential of working with different projects of different Web3 ecosystems, and have the chance to integrate real world data as assets to involve them into the Web3 world, to the different protocols that other projects are building. So I've always seen huge potential in your project. So very happy to host you today, and looking forward to connect you with more projects and more developers and community members. So thank you for joining us today, Mark.
Thank you, Steve.
I had a great time watching your project demo again. So so this is Itheum, data as a service infrastructure for different data service providers, brokers, and those who actually need real life data as different assets to leverage from. Very interesting marketplace and toolkits for the data market. And the second project will be uNiFTswap. Very interested in their project, and looking forward to their presentation. So they are building a NFT AMM, automated market maker, like uniswap. So I can see two members from uNiFTswap team joining us today. Hey guys.
Okay, thank you. So I'll share your screen. So can you share our screen?
Yeah. So are you guys from Japan?
Yes.
Hi Goran. Hi Yuki.
Hi. Thank you.
Awesome.
Hello everyone. Yuki.
Where are you guys based before we start? Just quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are you guys based? In which city in Japan?
Tokyo. Tokyo. Sorry. Yes.
You guys are in Tokyo?
Yes.
Yeah.
In Shibuya or where?
Shibuya. Yes.
Yeah,
Really?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Cool. Yeah. It's been a long time since we hosted a Japanese-based project, so very happy to have you guys today. You guys have 15 minutes, and feel free to share anytime from here.
Okay. So start. So hello everyone. My name is Gurun. He is Yuki. We are participants from Japan. Today we'd like to introduce you uNiFTswap. Hey Yuki.
Hello. uNiFTswap is a protocol designed for exchanging NFTs using automated market maker, just like Uniswap. What do I mean by this? Uniswap has invented innovative ideas of liquidity pool, yield farming, the formula of X times Y equals K, and made them popular in the world of DeFi. We have been so impressed by those ideas, so we decided to bring those revolutionary ideas of Uniswap into the world of NFTs. The mechanism of that is pretty simple, but the formula is a little tricky, so listen carefully, please. But before moving on to the explanation, let me give you a demo first. Now, there are two kinds of NFTs, Adam and Eve. I have an Adam. I want to swap Adam for Eve. We can swap on uNiFTswap. So let's swap Adam. Now we use Polygon testnet. You can use any EVM chain. Your swap partner is not anyone, but the pool of Adam-Eve pair like Uniswap. The values of Adam and Eve are automatically calculated like Uniswap. Success! I got Eve NFT about 10.81 USDC. Before swapping, Adam was about $100 and Eve was about $90. Uniswap gives 10.81 USDC in order to adjust the gap of the NFT value. Thank you. This is a simple demonstration of uNiFTswap. You can exchange NFTs as easily as using Uniswap. Today, we'd like to explain how to use uNiFTswap, how uNiFTswap works, yield farming, and issues. We may not be able to explain everything due to limited time, but most of the information that we can disclose at this point is available on Twitter and Medium. DoraHack retweeted our tweet, so please refer to it accordingly.
Thank you, Yuki. So I will explain how to use uNiFTswap. This is overall structure. There are only two types of participants involved in the uNiFTswap, the liquidity provider and trader. The role of liquidity provider and trader are same as in Uniswap. Liquidity provider provide liquidity and trader swap NFTs, and liquidity provider receive liquidity fee. So today, I will explain how to use uNiFTswap. First, creators of collectible NFT can activate their own community by issuing two different collectible NFT to supply liquidity to uNiFTswap. Also, when two creators want to collaborate with each other, they can use uNiFTswap to connect their communities. uNiFTswap is an automated market maker for NFT. This means that it has the ability to automatically sell NFTs. As we will see later, it is possible to swap not only between NFTs, you can exchange NFTs to Ethereum in pairs. ERC20 tokens other than Ethereum can also be made into pair and swapped. This will automatically determine the value of NFT in price and is collaborated with NFT's lending service. It will be a powerful weapon. The possibilities for NFT-based games are also expanding, and NFT swaps can be incorporated as an element of NFT game to attract a lot of attention. Various DEXs use liquidity providing mechanisms, and uNiFTswap can also provide NFT as liquidity. uNiFTswap allows for yield farming of NFT. NFT staking already exists on another protocol, but the way of staking using NFT will be diversified. So in the demonstration, the token pair are Adam NFT and Eve NFT and USDC ERC20 token, and the virtual price was 100. Virtual price will be explained later. In the demonstration, Adam was 47 in the pair, and E was 53 in the pair. We received 1 ETH and 10.81 USDC. In order to use uNiFTswap, the pool creator have to define two types of NFT, an ERC20 token as an adjustment token and a virtual price for the NFTs. Think of virtual price per one ADAM NFT is 100, and the virtual price per ETH NFT is also 100. The virtual price is named price, but it is number for calculation. It is not the market price of it's NFT itself. As we will see later, the amount of adjustment token can be determined by the amount of NFT and the virtual price for the calculation. The virtual price 100 is virtual price per one NFT, but it is not the market price of NFT itself, but it's treated as 100 in the calculation. So the formula for uNiSwap is as follows. The value of token are determined by this formula. On the other hand, uNiFTswap formula is as follows. Simply put, this is a formula for deriving the difference between NFT's value. In this example, token 0 is ADAM NFT, and token 1 is ETH NFT, and token 2 USDC as adjustment token. First, the first liquidity provider puts in the same amount of NFTs in uNiFTswap. So in this case, the first liquidity provider supplied 50 each ADAM and ETH. So small x is 50 and small y is also 50. The virtual price 100, so large x is 5,000, large y is also 5,000. Large x and large y is not total amount of NFT, just total virtual price of x and y. The average of total amount of NFT in the pool is multiplied by the virtual price, so 5,000. And square to get K. K, in this case, K is 25 million, in which 5,000 are squared. When a pair is created in this way and liquidity are provided, anyone can swap NFT anytime, anywhere. The user must always exchange one NFT with another one NFT, so at least one NFT have to be available. So in the formula, for example, if we exchange ADAM as X or ETH as Y, X will increase by 1 and Y will decrease by 1. And at the time of swap, K remains fixed. So you know X, Y, K before swap, NX or NY is 0. So you have to calculate NY. In this case, NX is 0. So you have to calculate NY. So we already know XYK. So XYK calculates NY amount of adjustment token, USDC, and Y. After swap, unlike uNiSwap, K is not updated. In summary, XYK is already determined at the time of the swap, and only the difference between NFT's value has to be calculated by this formula. So in order to exchange low value NFT for high value NFT, you have to insert an adjustment token in USDC. But on the other hand, if you want to exchange high value NFT for low value NFT, you will receive an adjustment token, USDC, like the demonstration. In this case, the adjustment token is USDC. Although it looks rather complicated, the result we want to achieve is very simple. uNiFTswap increase the number of NFTs in the pool by 1 and decrease the number of NFT by 1. And the value of X and Y are already known before the swap. the value of K is also known before the swap because it is based on the value of K before the swap. Yes. What we don't know is the amount of adjustment token and why. So to calculate the amount of adjustment token, we use the following formula. For example, in the demonstration, after the swap, there should be about 8.33 USDC in the pool. uNiFTswap is a protocol that tries to calculate the difference between NFTs and capture the economic activity of NFTs. It does not request payment or refund for the full amount of calculated adjustment tokens, but uNiFTswap requests the portion of the newly calculated adjustment tokens that is insufficient compared to the amount already in the pool. For example, in the demonstration before the swap, there should be 19.14 USDC in the pool because Adam is 47 and Eve was 53 before swap. But after the swap, Adam is 48 and Eve is 52. So there should be 8.33 USDC in the pool. So the user can get one ETH and 10.81 USDC. So the table below shows the change in USDC when the user swaps in order in this example. But the table is a little difficult, so please refer to Medium or Twitter if you're interested in it. So probably DoraHacks retweet our tweet, yes. So here, you may have felt that yield farming may be difficult in uNiFTswap. If you thought that, you have a pretty good understanding of DeFi and uNiFTswap, but yield farming is possible in uNiFTswap. Behind uNiFTswap, all NFT will be split into ERC20 tokens with 18 decimals. Integer one ERC20 tokens can be exchanged one NFT at any time. But people who just want to swap NFT will not realize that NFT will be split into ERC20 token. They will just exchange NFTs and receive USDC like that in this demonstration. But yield farmers are not. But yield farmers are different. Of course, the yield farmer will initially put NFT on uNiFTswap, but calculation within the uNiFTswap will have a decimal point mixed in. So when the yield farmer withdraws liquidity, they will receive a token that was once NFT and USDC. Of course, if you have more than one token, you can convert one token to one NFT anytime, anywhere. uniswap's liquidity fee is 0.3%. However, uNiFTswap liquidity fee will have to be higher than uniswap's fee because we have to make it more attractive to yield farmer. In addition, liquidity providers do not receive liquidity fee as Adam token or Eve token. They will be paid adjustment token USDC. This economic impact will be different from uniswap. So I want to explain the relationship between formula and calculation when providing liquidity, but time will over, so we want to skip this part. But if you have interested in it, please refer to Medium or Twitter. DoraHacks probably retweet our tweets. So next. This time we use USDC, but of course, other ERC20 tokens can also be used as an adjustment token. For example, Matic, yes. You can also create Adam Ether pair. If you wrap Ether as ERC7 to an enumerable, even fungible token can be made into pair. In this way, the automatic selling function, automatic price determination of NFT will be realized. ERC1155 and other special standard NFTs can be used by wrapping them as ERC721 enumerable. The pair of NFTs can be kind of ERC721 enumerable, so it is possible to play with mixing different kinds of Adam, rare Adams in Adam series like that. So I will give a brief description of other feature. uNiFTswap is able to suppress the impermanent loss under certain conditions. Normally, with Uniswap, if the price of Ether goes down to 0, your two assets, one Ether and one USDC, will go down to 0. But if you use uNiFTswap, your two assets will go down to 0.8 or 0.7, not 0. Even if the price of Ether go down to 0, your all asset will not be lost. This is an intuitive explanation that the adjustment token plays a role in breaking asset loss. Yes. So time will over. So I want to explain more detail about uNiFTswap, but if you're interested in it, please refer to Medium or Twitter. And if you have any question, please send us DM or reply on Twitter. We want to answer all of your questions on Twitter or DM. I will finish. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Goran and Yuki, for your awesome presentation. What are the ways to follow you guys best? Is it on Twitter, or do you have other social media or like communities?
For now, we have Twitter only.
Yep.
Yes, sorry.
As a social account.
Yes.
Can you show us the Twitter account? Is it just uNiFTswap?
Thank you. So Twitter. So this is Twitter. Chat. Okay. So this is our Twitter. So please follow our accounts, and this is Medium. So please refer to Medium if you have interested in our project. Yes.
Yeah. So guys, I think this is a very, very, very interesting project. Like, me personally haven't seen a Japanese-based project for a really long time, and very happy to see Goran and Yuki today sharing about uNiFTswap. They are introducing a very innovative approach to trade and swap NFTs using an AMM scheme. So I personally am very interested in what they're doing. I think they're building a really, really valuable protocol. So I would strongly recommend you to follow their Twitter, to follow their other social media channels, to watch closely, like to read their Medium post. I personally will do that after this session. And I actually look forward to see the progress of Goran and Yuki, their team, in the next few weeks and in the next few months. And if you really like what they're building, make sure to go to hackerlink.io to vote for them and to support them there. And I would love to say again that I'm personally very interested in their project, and would love to actually discuss with their team later on what are their ideas and how we can support them better. Yeah, thank you for joining us today, Goran and Yuki. And looking forward to your more of your progresses. And I wish you all the luck developing this project. Keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us today. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So a really interesting NFT protocol, since Polygon is actually a really good playground for trading and to creating like different NFT schemes and NFT projects, since they have really amazing, I would say, transaction performances. If I were you, I will watch closely on the new projects building protocols or marketplaces for NFTs on Polygon. A lot of them will be, I think they will have much better experiences on than Ethereum because they have like huge transaction fees there. This is like one of the really huge advantage of Polygon Network. So yeah, the third project joining us today is Enoch. Enoch is a social commerce platform, and it aims to bring mass adoption to crypto by combining NFT economy with play to earn. So welcome, Enoch team.
Thank you, Steve, for the introduction. Am I audible enough?
Yeah, we can hear perfectly. So is it Dhruv or?
Yes, Dhruv.
Yeah, hi
That's
Dhruv. Oh, where are you based?
So I'm from Mumbai, India.
Nice.
And yeah, and we are a team, distributed team from everywhere, Pakistan, Tunisia, UK, and we work online.
Awesome. I can't wait to see your presentation, and good luck. You have 15 minutes.
Yes, thank you. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, we can see it perfectly.
Okay, so hello, hi everyone. My name is Dhruv, and I'm a blockchain developer amongst the team Enoch. And we are a bunch of 5 developers together, and 1 designer and just 1 founder. So totally we are just 7 people, and we are trying to build this product of a social network and an e-commerce built together with an integration of Web3. So, and as Steve mentioned, that we are solving the problem of bringing mass adoption to crypto. So let me expand on that. How are we doing that? So as you all know, mainstream adoption hasn't taken place yet, and users are aware of crypto, but they haven't adopted it properly. And we believe that it is due to the technological barrier that we have right now. And so we are trying to solve this problem by introducing some really revolutionary products. So the first is a centralized wallet. And so we find this very difficult for the users, that they have to download their own MetaMask or any other wallet, configure the right network for it, and then connect to the different DeFi apps. So for them to not get into that complications and just seamlessly get started with DeFi and NFT, we are introducing a centralized wallet for them. Next, we have Web3 integrated social media. And so like any other social media, it is the same. You post, you comment, you build communities. Along with that, you can also use your wallet. It can be even your own wallet as well as the centralized wallet to interact within the social media. We have also built up an NFT marketplace, and we have a lot of community supporting tools. So let me begin by giving you our objective right now. So we are looking at the Gen Z generation mostly to come to this platform, and the unseen creators, as you all know, because on other social medias, the creator space has been mostly saturated. And so the new creators, the young ones who want to come up, are finding it very difficult. So for them, we are providing this platform, and we are looking at industries like fashion, gaming, art, music, etc., all of them. The next is by introducing the element of gamification to the entire pages and DeFi and NFT. We are making it very less intimidating for the users to come on board and become crypto savvy in a way. And lastly, we also have a lot of community supporting tools. So let's get started with what the community tools are. The first, we are providing moderation provisions for all the community members. So the admin creates the community and gives moderation access to specific users to just put the community in the right direction. We have features like making announcements, having maintenance tools, and having NFT drops. So this NFT drops is very unique because we have seen many DeFi companies or the crypto companies right now, they are doing NFT drops to the communities to incentivize them. But it is also possible that the non-crypto companies, like mostly those are involved in fashion or art, they are not so crypto savvy. So we are providing the mechanism of dropping NFTs for them so that they can only focus on the art part and not about the technology. The next is our social media and avatar identity. So what sets us apart and unique from other social media is this avatar identity. So like in any social media where you import your own photos from your mobile or your tablet or whatever, you set that as your profile. But in this social media network, we are introducing the profile card sort of mechanism. So in this way, you can modify the avatar inside, you can modify the card separately and the bio inside. And so this brings a unique class of uniqueness to profile. And moreover, if you own some sort of NFTs, maybe from other platforms or from our marketplace, if you own that NFT, you can set that NFT as your profile picture. So this gives a nice utility to the existing NFT economy. And we also have like all social media post sharings and articles, but we are allowing creators to monetize on their content. I'll show you the monetization feature once we get to the demo. This is the social media and avatar. Then we have the NFT economy. So first, there are multiple features that drives the NFT economy. The first being the profile card avatar. Next, you can also trade collectibles. You can trade NFT keys. And now these NFT keys are again very unique because these are like vouchers. So if you want to avail any particular service on Enoch, which is paid, for example, you have to pay the gas fees or you have to have any other service, you can redeem these NFT keys if you own one and avail that service, and then it will be burned. So it's just a one-time use. Next is we have also NFT drops of Enoch itself, because we have designers and they will be producing their own NFTs and dropping amongst the community who are more and more active. And then finally, we also allow other users to mint their NFT. And finally, we have DeFi services for all the users to use. And as it is a social network and a huge non-crypto crowd will be attracted to here and them having their own centralized wallet, it is almost inevitable to have a swap for them to perform transactions, because we are also assuming that many number of creators will be earning from this platform. And so they will require a swap to convert their assets. And to perform that swap, we welcome liquidity providers from all platforms to provide liquidity and help facilitate that swap. And just to mention, this entire DeFi swap and liquidity is purely decentralized. So we are not taking as a platform any fees. All trading fees are made by the LPs. And then lastly, we have the bridge to attract other crypto users from different chains like Ethereum and BSC to come to Polygon. So those were our products. Let me just give you a brief introduction of our revenue model. So we have a few streams, the first one being a VIP pass. So if you want to just use the social network, it is free. But if you start earning as a creator, or if you want to build a strong community and use the community tools, etc., you need a VIP pass. And for that, we have 3 sections. The first is the $5 per month, and that is for the 16 to 26 years of age group. And since I introduced in the beginning that we are focusing on the Gen Z generation to come here, we are charging them $5 per month. The next is $7 per month, which is for 26 years or above. And then finally, we also have companies and organizations coming in. So for them, we have $10 per month, because it is different sets of tools to use. The next is the NFT marketplace, where we will be charging 2.5% flat trading fees for any NFT being traded. Advertising is a third revenue of income, third stream of income. And for that, we have brand advertising and Enoch paid advertising. So the brand advertising is for the companies who have already built a community on the Enoch platform itself. And so they will be doing brand advertising with fairly cheap rates. And then Enoch paid advertising are mostly our in-house apps, as well as other communities who have to auction it basically. And then finally, we have entertainments. And for entertainment section, we have play to earn games for betting. And through there, we make service fees and betting fees. So that was our revenue streams. Finally, we have the roadmap planned ahead of us. First, we want to launch the NFT marketplace on the testnet right in November this year. We also plan to deploy our mobile app in the near future. We don't want to be limited to testnet. We don't want to be limited to desktop. And we also want to go live with all our contracts on the Polygon mainnet by February 2022. We also want to introduce live streaming features. And then there is a new concept which says fractionalization of NFTs. And so the R&D on that is ongoing, and we will be showcasing that in May 2022. And yeah, that's about it. Let me just give you a brief demo of the platform. So this is the front page. You see, this is the wall. There are different posts like any other social media, but the first and the most unique feature on the post we have is this gift icon here. So if you click on it, it's not functional right now, but if you click on it, you can basically, if you find this content very informative or very like if you want to support this particular person, you can gift them through your cryptos like ERC20 tokens. Then we have this public profile. From here, you go to public profile. And yeah, there it is. This is the how it looks. You have a card, you have the avatar itself, and yeah, that is the your posts and all. If you want to edit it, click on edit. You can choose from these many avatars, and if you want more than that, then you bring in your own NFTs that you have. Next, we have community pages on this menu. So these are the communities you're moderating, and these are all the trending communities and all. So if you look at one of the moderating communities, you click view. Say you're an admin. This is how you build up your community by creating posts, having discussions, etc. And then there are access admin tools we have provided for just building and maintaining the community. There are banning, muting, approve, etc. Then we have the entertainment part. So this is where you have a potential way of earning through the platform, because as you can see from this wheel of risk, you can earn Amber. And now Amber is a Web2 currency that is traded on this platform. And once you collect substantial amount of Amber, you can convert that to an Enoch token. And then you can use that to do all the Web3 tasks with that Enoch token. So that gives you a stream of income from here. Games right now, we have 2 wheels where you can start earning Amber. And we have the Keno tournament for betting. And you also bet with Amber and you earn Amber. And then lastly, let me just show you the wallet and the earn page. So you have a ranking system as a creator. It shows your XPs and the badges you have earned. And then it shows all your incomes from different streams of income. So since we are limited by time, I can't go on each of these, but there are multiple streams of income you can make as a creator. And you can also earn in different cryptocurrencies. So it's not just any limited Enoch and Amber. You can also earn through DAI, USDC, USDT, etc. And yeah, that basically wraps up what Enoch is about. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all like the project.
Yeah, thank you, Dhruv. How long have you guys been working on this project?
So we have started working since March 2020, and we are still building on it. And there were many roadblocks, but we are still here.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm very impressed by the progresses you guys have made. This is actually a very, I think, comprehensive, like full suite of like you basically have a small ecosystem in the Enoch community right now. So I'm very impressed to see your progresses. And why did you guys choose Polygon as the infrastructure for building a project from the beginning? Is it because like Polygon is also Indian-based project?
No, that's not a particular reason. The reason is because, as you know, this is a social network. So there will be a lot of transactions happening right now. And Polygon is the most optimized chain right now to carry out those transactions in a cheaper manner. So that is the main reason we have Polygon. And also Polygon is a chain where it is still developing and building a community. And so we would like to be a part of this community at an early stage of Polygon. So those are the 2 reasons for running this on Polygon.
Got it. Great. Yeah. I'm very impressed in seeing like all of the amazing progresses you have made. Anything you want to share with the community, how they can engage with you?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
right now we don't have any channels to communicate, but about at the end of this month, we will be going live with our front pager, the front page of website, which gives a comprehensive introduction of Enoch. So at that time, I can share you the links, but until then, it is just my personal Telegram account or my Twitter account.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Great, great, great. So guys, if you really like what Enoch has been building, I think you can go check out their website first to see all the campaigns, all the events they're running, and all the ecosystem projects that they're having on their platform. And also remember to go to hackerlink.io. You can find Enoch projects profile page and check out more about their projects. And you really like what they're building, make sure you support them. I think the voting deadline is somewhere around the end of this month or like early November. So make sure if you really like their project. So remember to go to Hackerlink to support them there. So yeah, great to have you here today joining us. Thank you, Dhruv, for joining us. And I look forward to see you more like with your more progresses in the future in the DoraHacks community. Awesome, awesome. It's great hosting you today. So yeah, last but not least is Uptick. Uptick is a project built by a really good friend of DoraHacks. Xin is actually a really good friend of DoraHacks since I think 2017, 18, 19-ish, where Xin was a really core developer of another Web3 ecosystem, but now he has his own project, Uptick, right now. Last time I remember, they are aiming to build a decentralized version of Instagram. So is it still something you want to build, Xin?
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here. Yeah, actually, we already built it. Today, I hope we have the chance to demonstrate it to the guys here.
Awesome, awesome. So yeah, the stage is yours. You have 15 minutes. Yep.
Okay, thank you so much for this. Let me quickly to share my screen here. So okay, so today I'm going to talk about Uptick Network. So basically, Uptick Network is a NFT-based infrastructure, and also we are building a flagship app on top of that. Because in able to demonstrate it, it's better to have a application that can interact with normal users, right? Our goal is also to target at the general public, not just a crypto community. So today I'm going to have two parts. One is the introduction to the network and the application. Second part is the quick demo with all the features related to the Polygon. So, essentially we believe NFT is an essential asset container in Web3. So that's what we keep doing. As you mentioned, so we have been working on this since 2018. At that time, actually, we also use NFT to carry the e-ticket other scenarios. So basically, NFT is the infrastructure on top of the blockchain infrastructure. So it targets as a next generation digital asset application. So because we really want to target at the business level infrastructure, because that's the only way to have real business to run on top of that instead of a lot of public demo, right? So there's a lot of essential parts for to make it a business grade infrastructure. There's a lot of factors we need to pay attention to. Today, I will especially pay attention while introduce the interchain interoperability that we build in this infrastructure and also use it in the application. So basically, Uptick project is 3 layers. So basically, in the lower layers, it's friendly to all layer 1 blockchain, and also integrate with some essential components like a decentralized storage and other services. In the middle layer is the main part of Uptick project. It's a protocol layer to which contain all necessary business logics to make the NFT business can be run on top of the layer 1s. And also we wrap it into a very good module-based software SDK, so that all kind of developers can use it to build their own NFT application without really programming on the blockchain level. So if we go into the module level, you can see a lot of blocks here. So we have different layers, different blocks. And also this is an open architecture. So in any layer and any block, so people can participate and make contributions in the future. Because we believe, just like we are in the early stage of Web3, so looking at next 5, 10, or 20 years, there are a lot of things to be built. So beyond our imagination. So the architecture should be open, so it can be open to any type of a business or developers and also business. So today I'm especially want to focus on the interoperability. So Uptick Network actually started from IrisNet, which is a Cosmos key ecosystem of Cosmos. And then we build all these kind of bridges to the EVM type of blockchains, and also in the future to other blockchains. So in Polygon part is a very essential part for our interoperability. So we already made it happen in September. So the network and the application is already live, available to the market in production mode. So basically, we focus on a lot of essential part to run a real NFT-based business in Web3. So I'm not going to going through all those points. I just want to focus, mention that cross-chain transferability is very important. In order to support that, we also need to have a, say, metadata standard, right? So a lot of things to build around of that. So that's why it's not a simple token-based marketplace. It's a internet module-based infrastructure for the next generation internet. So on top of this infrastructure, we build our NFT marketplace. It's a very handy one. So it's a mobile native marketplace. So we have an iOS version, Android version. So now it's available in Android direct download, Google Play, and also Apple test flight right now. So it's all-in-one market, NFT market in your hand. So I'm going to go through the demo in a few minutes. So basically, this Uptick app, it covers most type of NFT assets. Currently, we're focusing on the digital collectibles, artworks, and e-tickets. So e-ticket is a special type of NFT, right? So you can basically, we put NFTs into two major categories. One is called a collectible NFT. So it means, it's collectible, right? So like artwork or some cards. And on the other side, there's a huge space for the functional NFT. The typical one is a ticket, right? So you need to buy the ticket, you need to redeem the ticket, right? And also the ticket can be used through the event, and after that, it will convert back to the collectible ticket, like a ticket stub. So there's a lot of usage and scenarios we can build around NFT. So this is just some typical samples in the platform. So this is artwork. This is collectible cards. And this is an event ticket. We use it for small parties and also some, well, any type of event you want to organize. But we still need to optimize it for the large scale, say live concert or 1,000 people type of conference. But mainly all the functions are there. So we're going to, well, introduce to the global community. And we also build the connection between the collectible cards, collectible and functional NFTs. For example, if you own special type of cards I issued, I can define the certain privilege and the benefits for you to participate my next e-ticket, my event, right? So basically it's like a loyalty card or membership card, but it's a dynamic one. So link the privilege between different NFTs. And of course, the cross-chain is a very important part because in my view, the NFT is a personal asset. Once you purchase it, once you own it, you should have the full right to move it around, right? To move it to the place you really want to store it and also place you want to trade it. So we already made this cross-chain very smooth in our UI. I will demo it. And also, you know, it's not just a buy or sell stuff. As you can see, the NFT market is, we had hyper early this year, but now it's kind of cooling down, right? So if you look at the, the transactions, it's down a lot recently. But why? Well, it's not just a buy or sell. So we want to introduce more gamification scenarios into that. For example, this is our official cooperation with the Chainlink. So we are using Chainlink random number service to drive a lot of drawings or other games inside the Uptick to encourage people to publish, trade, or do something else in around the NFT they own, and around the NFT they want to sell or trade. And also we are in the pipeline, we are supporting the music, video, and also we consider this Uptick NFT infrastructure as like an asset layer to enable metaverse in the future, because an NFT is the essential asset layer, right, for the future. I would say e-commerce on Web3 e-commerce. So metaverse is a special type in this scenario. Yeah. So we also have some investors supported by several institutional investors. So next I'm going to a quick demo. So basically we want to demo 3 parts. One is the wallet part. It's a totally decentralized wallet embedded in the app. Second part is if you are a creator, what you can do in the app. And then if you are a buyer or owner of the NFT, what you can do, especially on the cross-chain transfer part. So now I switch to the demo video. Okay, so yeah, this is actually we pre-recorded this video because it's on mobile phone. It will be easier to play with like this. You can also directly download the app and play with that. So let me get started. So this is the starting screen. You open up the Uptick. Then you can see the default marketplace. We have a first-hand market, second-hand market, and your collection wallet, and also everything about your personal features in me Yeah. And then in the first time you use the app, it will help you to create your account, universal account in Uptick ecosystem. So this behind it, it will have generate a a set of seed phrase for you to generate all the decentralized wallet that the chains we support. So basically, you need to back up your wallet. I would say this is the only place that people feel this is using a blockchain application. Other than that, people just feel it's like a normal internet app. So the first time on board, we give you several free opportunities to issue your NFT in the platform. Then let's take a look at the wallet. These are the 4 chains we are supporting. So basically, you automatically get 4 crypto wallet, totally decentralized crypto wallet inside the app. It's all embedded in the app. It's not centralized. So you can export it and import it to somewhere else. Of course, you can also import your existing wallet into Uptick if you want. So this is quickly goes through some wallet function like a normal wallet, Polygon wallet. So you can see the transactions. Let's say let's transfer a matic between the wallets. So get user authentication, then submit the transaction. So basically, you can see the transaction happened. Very quickly, thanks for the Polygon. So you can also click on the details to browse the transaction on the Polygon scan. So just make sure it's a totally decentralized operation. And then let's take a look at if you are a creator. So in our creator page, so here I already created some NFTs in IrisNet. So I have a 50 Seaside Town NFT created on Iris chain. So I want to transfer it to Polygon, then list it into the marketplace. So I have 50. Let's transfer one. Let's transfer one to Polygon. So when you click on the transfer part, you can see some destination choice. Let's choose Polygon and confirm it. So basically, you can see it's just a simple click, and you can see it's the transaction is in progress, and you can see the status of a transaction. So it's in progress. Just like I would say express mail, right? Status timeline based on timeline. Now it's complete. You can see the all stages during the transaction. So in this transaction, it cost us about 94 seconds. So normal transaction is around 1 minute or to 1.5 minutes. So so now this one Seaside Town NFT is on top of Polygon. You can see Iris is 49, then switch to Polygon. Then you can see we have one Seaside Town here. That's listed into the marketplace. You can set the sales price here. Let's say 10 Matic, then submit to the marketplace. It's submitted, it's processing. So you can see this up arrow means list, and if you see the down arrow available, it's a delist from the market. So it's listing now it's already in the marketplace. Let's switch to the market. You can see we can see all mixed NFT from different chains. We can also sort by specific chains here. Let's switch to Polygon. So you can see Seaside was on that. Now let's delist it. So we go back to the migration page. Let's click on this down arrow. Now it's delisted. You can see So now let's go to the other way. So let's transfer it back to IrisNet. So the same process, actually, you can see it's very smooth. Our purpose is really to build some application to utilize this blockchain and NFT transferability with no hurdle to any normal users. So now it's back. Let's count numbers. We have 0 on Polygon. And if we switch to IrisNet, you can see it should be 50. Yeah, it should be 50. So you can see those are the assets back and forth, right? So now if you are a buyer going to the market, you can browse the marketplace, first-hand marketplace. You can switch to Polygon chain only. You can find the asset listed on Polygon. Let's select one, select and submit for the purchase. So it's very smooth, right? So if you click on the wallet, it just pay the Matic to buy this NFT. So yeah, it's the order is submitted. It's the order is in process, and yeah, let's refresh the screen. It's successful. So now you can go to your collection wallet to see whether this app, this NFT is in your wallet already. So refresh, and it's here, right? So if you look at the detail of this this one, you can also submit it to the second-hand market with several clicks. So as a buyer, you own this and you submit to the second-hand marketplace, and it will show you this is on sale, this item. So yeah, so if you go to the second-hand market, you can see it's here. So now let's finally demonstrate the asset you own. You want to transfer it to Polygon because maybe your main wallet is on Polygon. So you bought something on IrisNet, you transfer it to Polygon. So it's, yeah, just same process, step by steps. So yeah, so this one is showing this mooncake is on Polygon, right? So now that's final step, let's transfer it back. So yeah, so as you can see, the way I want to demo this back and forth transfer is we really want to make sure it's simple enough for the ordinary users, right? As you can see, during the whole process, you don't really feel there's a lot of blockchain specific techniques you need to use, right? So it's only a few clicks, just like a normal internet app. So that's it. So let me switch back to the slides and have a few final words here. So basically today. So
Xin, is your NFT marketplace mobile only, or is it like it also supports like web version?
Currently we are mobile only. So we also have a web version under development. Web version will use those plugin wallet, right? MetaMask or those. But the purpose is that we really want to build a mobile only app first to penetrate into general public. Just like as you mentioned, I said, well, I want to build a Instagram, but Instagram should be on the go scenario, right? So it's more fun for the ordinary people to share their special moment on the go.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah. So that's it. So basically today I introduced, we have a full functional NFT market on Polygon. If you switch to Polygon chain in the app, we also build a very, I would say, stable cross-chain transfer capability between Polygon and Cosmos Iris, and also to Ethereum BSC. And we really want to use these capability to build the future in a fully aggregation and liquidity sharing capability for NFT market. Yeah, that's what we are doing. So these are our social channels. Maybe you can take a look.
Cool. Got it. Yep. So as far as I know, Shin has been building this project for quite a while. I think it will be a great fit for the Polygon network since they can leverage the benefits of really low transaction fee, fast transactions. So anyone can post like a daily post on Uptick, pretty much like they post a personal picture on Instagram. Yeah, I can see like the similarities here. I think like I wonder what are your storage solutions? What storage solutions are you using right now for like storing all the assets here?
The storage, actually, we are using our in-house IPFS nodes. We build several, some IPFS nodes around the world. But in the future, we want to really connect to some, IPFS related storage solution. Because right now we really want to save it as a decentralized mode and also make sure it's performance-wise, it reach the requirements to the normal user. Yeah, it's a combination.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
And especially I want to say, because of this mobile native app and also this infrastructure we built, we already collected over 50,000 NFT in couple of months. It's really fast. People, because this on the go scenario, people are more willing to capture special moment and share as an NFT.
Cool. Got it. Yep, it's great hosting you today.
Thank you so much.
Shin is a veteran of DoraHacks hacker community and winner of a few of our previous hackathons. So yeah, I will strongly recommend you to check out more about their project, Uptick, and to join their social media channels and community on Telegram and other potential community places that you can join to see how you can engage with their project. Maybe you can download Uptick on your phone to try to use their product to see whether the experience is good. You can also make some suggestions to their project if you want to. And if you really like what they're building, make sure you go to HackerLink platform to go into Polygon-Grants Hackathon and to vote for Uptick project if you really like what they're building. So thanks for joining us, Shin.
Thank you so much.
Have a great evening. And guys, this is the first time I've been hosting the Polygon Hackathon project demo session. I'll be hosting more, me and my team, because I've seen many really good projects making steady progress in the past, I would say past month. They're all building amazing stuff on Polygon. So do check out what they're building and stay tuned to the DoraHacks community on most updated progress of this hackathon on what amazing projects the hackers have been building. We're also, I think, hosting a few other hackathons as well. So go to hackerlink.io to check all the amazing projects. And if you haven't followed DoraHacks YouTube and Bilibili channel, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for all the amazing project demo sessions, workshops, bounty, illustration sessions that we have. And I'm very happy to share all the recent updates to host all the amazing projects with the audience joining us today. So wherever you are in the world, we're here to connect you with the amazing new Web3 developers and builders. And I look forward to see you guys very soon again. So, hey, have a great one. Thank you. Bye-bye.